Hi everyone, I'm Miss Morrow. I am your visual art teacher at KSA, and I am here to present the Enrichment Roadshow, just a time for you to be able to look through your enrichment classes, get to know your teachers a bit more before you commit to your enrichment for the year. So for fifth grade, you are going to pick two enrichments that you will try out, one for the fall semester and then one for the spring semester. And sixth, seventh, and eighth graders, you guys are going to be committing to one enrichment that you will go to every day. So I'm just going to highlight a couple of key things about enrichment before we get to meet all of your other teachers. So this is our vision statement for enrichment. What we're doing here is we are trying to help you find your passion. So KSA Enrichment enables scholars to realize their passions and potential in a variety of domains and settings beyond the traditional classroom. Through our enrichment programs, scholars develop a sense of self-awareness, pride, creativity, and curiosity. Scholars learn how to positively grow their passions and skills to have a more robust understanding of their potential, right? So from fifth to eighth grade, our main goal is for you to go from explorers in whatever enrichment class you choose to experts by the time you leave us and go on to high school or wherever it is you may go from here. So let's talk about a couple of things that enrichment does look like. First and foremost, it is your only choice class that will be part of your normal school schedule. So if you're new to KIPP, you're going to go to your enrichment class every single day, just like your other classes. The only difference is you get to choose your enrichment class. The second thing is you guys will all need to come to each class prepared and engaged. For art, that looks like bringing a pencil and bringing like a positive mindset so we can get some work done. In PE, that might look like bringing the right tennis shoes or bringing the right clothes to change into. Same with dance, and in band, that would look like bringing your instrument every day, making sure you're practicing, all of those good things. So scholars are strongly encouraged to commit to one enrichment from sixth to eighth grade. I know things have been a little bit different throughout the years, but we really, really want you guys to go from that explorer to expert, and it's going to be tricky and difficult if you choose a different enrichment each year. You might be a little behind, especially as a seventh and eighth grader, if you've been in one enrichment for the majority of your KSA experience and then decide to move to something else. We have experienced that in the past, so that's why we strongly recommend you stick with one and make that choice as a sixth grader. Also, scholars will receive a grade for their enrichment classes. It's just like any other class. The only exception is you get to choose your class. So please do expect that on your report card. It is added to your GPA, your grade point average. And more on that once you guys get to your enrichment classes. Also, the last thing, just a heads up, especially at the beginning of the year, transitions to and from enrichment must be silent. Most of you guys know that your enrichment classes are on the main level of the school. And so if we're loud on that main level, we're affecting both lower and upper school, and we definitely don't want to do that. So all of our enrichment classes to and from will be absolutely silent. So I'm going to pass it off to your teachers who are going to share a little bit more about themselves and their classes, and I'll see you back in a few.
Hello and good day. This is Mr. Russell, KIPP Strive Band Director. This year, 2022-23, we will be studying the instruments of the woodwind, the brass, and percussion family. Flutes, clarinets, saxophones, trombones, tubas, and percussion. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I am a percussionist. I went to Oakwood University, and I am a musician for over 35 years. Truthfully, all of my life. Music is life. I will encourage us to study, be good listeners, and practice, because practice makes permanent. And we will have such fun and a great time this school year. I look forward to seeing you in band at KIPP Strive.
Hey guys, I'm Miss Morrow. I am the visual arts teacher at KIPP Strive Academy, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Let's talk about what you can expect from visual arts if you choose to sign up for that this year. So a little bit about me. I've been at KIPP Strive Academy for 7 years now, and I am a proud alum of UGA. I Also just graduated from the Art of Education University with my master's last spring. So that was a really exciting moment for me. If I'm not at school, I'm probably at home watering my plants. Just a little bit of a fun fact about me. I've got over 100 houseplants in my home. Maybe I can bring some into the classroom this year to share with you guys. So what does visual arts look like in our classroom? This is just a little bit of an example of what we do. We really are materials and project focused. So at the beginning of the year, we start on drawing techniques. We slowly work our way into different types of paint, watercolor, acrylic, all of that good stuff. And then we will slowly trickle into clay, ceramics, more modeling and building, and then also sculpture. So we hit a few things in between there, but those are the major components of what our art class will look like this year. But even more importantly than the materials that we're going to learn, we're also going to learn a lot about ourselves and about our decision-making processes, how to make critical judgments, how to reflect, how to critique our work, how to trust in ourselves, trust the process. All of these wonderful things that you see on your screen, that is what is important about my class. And that's what I want you to walk away from my class knowing. You don't have to be a good artist or what you consider a good artist to take my class. We're going to work to get you to a level where you feel confident in yourself and your ability to make. So just a heads up, my class, it takes courage, okay? It's not always easy. It's gonna take a lot of hard work, but if you're here and you sign up for my class, I'm so excited to help you become the artist that I know you can be. So I will see you soon. Good luck on your choosing.
Good afternoon, morning, whatever time of day that you are watching this. My name is Mr. Conduit, and I am the dance teacher here at Kips Drive Academy. And I just want to tell you all a little bit about the dance program here at Kips Drive Academy so that you can know what to expect this school year and what we will be doing throughout. So first, a little bit about me. I went to Morehouse College. I've been dancing for over a decade. This picture on the right is a picture of me from many, many moons ago. Don't ask me to do that. I can't do that anymore. I love creative direction and choreography. So choreography is essentially like making my own dance moves, creating my own dances. I like being able to like direct photo shoots and music videos and things of that nature. Those things bring me a lot of joy. And speaking of things that bring me a lot of joy, love, 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 love some chocolate. So if you bring me some chocolate, especially a Snickers, might love you forever. So this school year, if you've been in my class before, you know how I like to break up the school year. If you haven't, here's some some insight. So the genres that we go over during the first semester are modern, ballet, and contemporary. And so we kind of focus on like the foundations of dance and how to grow as a dancer. If you are in 5th and 6th grade, these things are kind of broken down to the very, very beginner phases of these things. But then if you're in 7th and 8th grade, we will kind of really begin into the more advanced stages of how to execute these techniques in dance. In the second semester, we focus on jazz, hip hop, West African dance, and majorette. So I know a lot of you dance outside of school and you may be on a majorette team. So we will go over that, but more so in the second semester because I want you all to have all the wonderful foundations that you need as a dancer during the first semester. Throughout every single genre that we go through, our goal is to always increase flexibility, increase your strength, increase your ability to retain choreography, increase your ability to dance across genres because some of the best dancers always train in things outside of the genre that they are used to. So while I may love modern, that does not mean I cannot teach hip hop. And while I may love ballet, that does not mean I cannot teach jazz because they are all related to each other. So just keep in mind that if you do want to take this class, that you want to be open-minded to all the different genres because it's not just going to be one or the other. And our goal is to become better dancers overall, not better ballet dancers, not better contemporary dancers, but better dancers in general. So what do you need? What you will need. First, reach values. We already know what they are: respect, enthusiasm, achievement, citizenship, and hard work. Those things honestly will take you so far not only at this school, but in life. And I want you all to really internalize those values because they really will determine your success in my class. Also, you have to be ready to embrace challenge because dance is not something that you're going to be perfect at the first day, the second day, or the third day. I've been dancing for many years and there's still many ways that I like to grow and challenge myself. So embrace the challenge because that's a big part of this. The third thing is to have a positive mindset because it's going to be a challenging class and you're not always going to be the most successful. Sometimes having a positive mindset allows you to come back to the class each and every day with just a new idea of all the things that you can accomplish. So really do keep that in mind because I really want you all to grow as dancers if you do decide to take my class. And I want you not to just grow as dancers, but as people. And so that's a very, very big part of this class is for you to have that positive mindset, embrace challenge, and embrace your reach values. So that's a quick little summary of what we'll be doing this year in dance. And I hope to have you in dance this year. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Coach Carter. I will be your physical education or PE teacher for the year. I wanted to go over with you a little bit about me, what we'll be doing this semester, and also a quick glance at our athletics. So my name is Coach Carter. I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee. I grew up there until about 18. I ended up going to Vanderbilt for a few years, and I played soccer there at a D1 level. Hurt myself. I graduated from the University of Tennessee, go Vols. That's up in Knoxville. This is my 6th year teaching. I come from Kip Ways, where I have been for the past 5 years. I also coach soccer. I'll be the high school soccer coach this year, previously coaching our middle school teams. And I'm also your athletic director for the year. So a semester at a glance. If you are to choose PE in the fall, all right, you will be doing HIIT workouts, which stands for high intensity interval training. All right, that means that we'll be doing like circuit workouts is another name for it. We'll be putting some work in because we got to get ready for that fitness test. All right, that's running your mile, doing your push-ups, sit-ups, sit and reach, testing your flexibility. The next thing we'll be doing is ultimate frisbee, followed by flag football, basketball, and then we'll be ending with dodgeball if we have time. All right, depends how well we do or if we get through everything. Spring semester, if you sign up and you're in the spring, we'll be doing capture the flag to start off with, potentially doing ultimate frisbee, it depends. Followed by a fitness test. We'll be doing soccer, relay racing, and handball. Those are the 2 semesters and how they look different for you guys. And I wanted to give you a quick overview of your athletics that will be available to you all year. So we have our fall sports. August, September, and October, you will have the availability to play volleyball, cross country, softball, cheerleading, and flag football if you're in 5th grade. You'll see the grades listed beside every sport on here. In the winter, you have girls and boys varsity basketball, girls and boys JV basketball, along with some wrestling. Girls can do wrestling if they choose, and girls can also be on the football teams if they choose. Just wanted to put that out there. Spring sports, you have girls and boys soccer, girls and boys track, baseball for 5th grade, and we might have lacrosse. It depends. I'm working with some people in the area. So if you have any questions about athletics, all athletics are offered after school. Remember, this is for in class. This is for out of class. But if you have any questions, my name is Coach Carter. My office is in the very, very back of the auditorium/gym space. You can always come find me.
Hey guys, I'm back. So let's talk about these choice expectations. You've met your teachers, you've seen what their classes, a little taste of what they might be like. Now we're going to talk about how you're going to write down your top 3 choices. So I'm going to hand out, and your teachers are going to hand out a survey where it's going to have 3 lines where you are expected to put your top choice on line 1, your second choice on that second line, and your third choice on line 3. Obviously, the 4th line we don't have to put because we'll know that's your 4th choice. Please make sure that you're only putting 1 enrichment on each line. And remember that you're committing to this choice for the entire school year. So definitely pick for yourself and not for a friend, because that just never works out quite well. Also, I do want to say and mention that there are no guarantees that you will receive your first choice. Trust me, your enrichment teachers and your assistant principals, we work really, really hard to make sure that you guys are getting your first or second choice. We do not want you to be in a class that you do not want to be in. I promise you that. But because we have certain numbers we have to fill in each of the different classes, sometimes you might get that second choice. So I definitely want to make sure that you're putting your preferences in that correct order. Also something to note, that preference will be given to those who remain in the same enrichment from year to year. So let's say I'm in art class and I've been in art class from 6th, 7th, and I'm going into 8th grade now. If somebody's trying to switch to art from PE, that person that's been in art is going to have the preference. It's probably more likely that they will get the art class instead of that person that's trying to switch from PE. Hopefully that makes sense. I think that's about it. The time you've all been waiting for is here. Teachers, go ahead and pass out these forms. Please make sure you're writing your name and grade level on your form and those 3 choices. And we are so excited to see you guys in our classes tomorrow. Have fun.